So hey guys, in this video today I'm gonna take the IELTS speaking part 2 and 3 and I'm gonna tap those questions in the description below. So let's start it. Describe an exciting experience in your life when the experience took place, where the experience took place and what happened exactly, and explain what experience was so exciting. I've experienced I have a lot of experience to an abundance of volunteer work that I've done. But if you have to choose which is the most exciting experience, that is that is the volunteer work at the library in my school. Actually, that is about 4 weeks ago. I usually go there by normal, by like every normal day. I go there, sign game for my volunteer work, and then go there to do the work that serving, clean up a desk, or just take it in the right how can I say that, right position, or the right place. But today today is like but today is more special than every normal day. That is today we a library, they have it's like a co-op, a co-op meeting in the library, and then I can go there and enjoy the meeting for like have some fun in the meeting. And the most excited part is when I am a volunteer, but they asked me for my help to have a introduction before the meeting. I'm really surprised at that time because I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what I should prepare for this. And then they gave me the paper and they said that you just have to read it, but in the natural way, because I believe in you. That they say that I feel like I am so powerful and it's so important, and I just stand in and read the paper for the introduction of the meeting. When I read it, I feel like shy, nervous, and a little bit annoying. like why they asked me to do this? I know everything about this one, so why should I do this one? When I read it and when I go down there, it's not a really good introduction. That my English is not really good, so when I go there and then saw like I saw looks like what is he saying? Like I feel a little bit bad, a little bit sad. But at the end of the meeting, when they come to me and the librarian come to me, and she said that she want to give me a chance to solve myself to solve my English speaking, to solve my second language speaking in front of everybody else, in order to have me confident in myself. And I feel like I'm thankful for her because of the chance that she gave it to me. I have I can build the confidence for the next time if I have a chance to go to speak in front of the infinite meeting, or have some speak the introduction or something, or make some presentation. That is a pretty good lesson for me in order to improve myself more, in order to be confident in the future. Okay, so I think that is the end of my speaking today, so let's move to part 3. Safety and danger. In what ways is the life becomes safer, and in what way it is becoming more dangerous? Life is safer if we have the positive education and the police, firefighter, and the hospital work the focus on the work and of from the of just drop out emissions. That is the thing that will make the life safer and better, and can improve the life, can achieve the things that they can take in the future. That is really bad. That is really good way when you have a right education. But if the education is have a lot of harms like cheating in exam, photocopy, or have a result that is in arrangement. So if we make the education lower than it should be, and we affect to the job, and that will make the community in dangerous. And so people always avoid danger, or is it a good idea sometimes to take risk? Bad situation is really is a really bad thing that we all think about it, like bankrupt, lost money, you lost something, you lost your gun, you lost your bag, and then you failed exams. But I think that in life of everyone, they should take it once, because that is good opportunity for them to look yourself again, in order to find out what is their mistake, what is their mistakes about the thing that they always believe, because what you believe is not always right. Sometimes it have to be going the wrong way, and you have to control it into your right way, and in the wrong way, that you can learn the lesson. You will have experience for some trouble that may happen in the future, so you can solve it with those experience that you've had in the past. So failing is the mother of success. What risk should people try to avoid? This is a great question. From my opinion, risks people that they should get rid of are car accidents, focus on the exam. Car accident is that you have to really careful, although the traffic is safe, but sometimes we have some car that is over control of that they cannot control themselves, so you may have to be really careful on a car accident, because it will take your life. And for the focus on the exam is, if you cannot, if you don't have a good education, or if you are really bad in that, it will be a hard time for you to have a job and then to find a steady thing to make your life in a normal way. Do you think people take fewer risks as they grow older? From my perspective, from my perspective, I agree with these statements, because when they mature, or when they become older, we have more experience in the past that they've had so they can use that experience to deal with the problem that will happen that will happen with them, and feel for the best way to solve it, and in order to make it, as best as they can, and then to avoid risk, avoid those risks that may happen to the project or to the work. And because of this experience that they're taking, and then they can apply for those. So the more experience they have when they when they when they are when they actually when they are as a teenager, the less risk they will have to take when they're older. And how important is it to have adventure in our lives? Adventure teaches a lot of lesson about our life. That we have the chance to go to another country to learn about their culture, to learn about the things that they are dealing, and to study about the way that they solve the problem. And you can take it for later on, and then you can apply for yourself, to make you different in the positive way. And what do people learn about themselves from having adventures? People can be more mature, disciplined when they have a trip, when they have an adventure to another country, and they can find that they have more than one solution for every situation that they are dealing, and every trouble that they feel stuck in when they